everyone, and welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a weapon guide as well as a best class setup for the brand new Mastercraft camo for the VAPR assault rifle here in Black Ops 4. So if you guys actually did not know, yesterday, the time me making this video, the brand new Mastercraft camo for the VAPR assault rifle dropped, and if you want to go ahead and buy it, it is going to be costing you 1000 COD points in the item shop. And honestly, it is a really cool Mastercraft camo here in Black Ops 4, so that's so come I decided to go ahead and do another weapon guide video. Now, previously I have done another weapon guide video for the VAPR assault rifle. However, that weapon guide video is a little bit out of date now, as well as I found a brand new creative class that's specifically tailored around the brand new Mastercraft camo for the VAPR. So yeah guys, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's actually dive right into the video. Alright guys, so the first thing that I am going to be talking about in this video, and that's going to be a little bit about the VAPR assault rifle. Now the VAPR is a really good consistent assault rifle here in Black Ops 4. If you actually did not know, you unlock it at level 37, so that means you're going to be unlocking it just over halfway into your prestige. If I were to compare this weapon to any other weapon in any other Call of Duty game, I would say that's very similar to the HVK-30 from Call of Duty Black Ops 3, being that the damage on the weapon isn't the highest, however the fire rate is actually quite high as well, as the HVK-30 as well as the VAPR assault rifle both have a very similar recoil pattern, being that the recoil on the weapon isn't really too bad, however has a lot of side to side shaking, so that means it is going to be a little bit harder to use the VAPR assault rifle at longer ranges. However, if you are going to be playing hardcore, as well as if you make sure to tap fire the weapon, then it is going to be a little bit easier to take out enemies at longer ranges. So yeah guys, now I am going to be showing you the creative class I have for this video, and it is going to be on your screen right now. So guys, as you can see, of course this is a creative class. Now, we of course are going to be using the brand new Mastercraft camo for the VAPR assault rifle, and the first attachment is going to be fast mags, and that's just because you want to be able to reload as quickly as you possibly can. Moving over to the second as well as third attachment, I am going to be using stock as well as stock 2, and that's just because with the VAPR assault rifle you want to have stock, and that's just because you want to be able to sidestep as well as maneuver a lot quicker when you are going to be using the VAPR, especially because the VAPR is a very fast-paced weapon and you are going to be using it at close to medium range. So that's how come we are going to be using stock, just so that way it's a little bit easier to maneuver. And then the final attachment is going to be rapid fire, and that's just because when it comes to the VAPR assault rifle, and as the time to kill is a little bit slow on this weapon, however if you put on rapid fire it is going to be boosting up that rate of fire, therefore it's going to be decreasing the time to kill and overall making the VAPR a better weapon here in Black Ops 4. Now moving over to the gear, I am going to be using stim shot, and then for the perks I am going to be using scavenger, and that's just because you do not want to run out of ammunition as well as dead silence, just so that way your footsteps are going to be a little bit quieter. Now some notes on this particular creative class, and that is usually for my VAPR creative classes I usually use the ELO sight, and that's just because I'm not a big fan of the iron sights for the VAPR assault rifle. However, the iron sights on this particular Mastercraft camo is a lot better in my opinion, so that's so come I noticed that with this particular Mastercraft camo I don't need to use a red dot sight or an ELO sight, and since that means that I'm not going to be using a red dot sight or an ELO sight, it is going to be freeing up an extra creative class slot, which means that I can have an extra perk or an extra attachment. As well as of course I'm not going to be using a perk 2, and that's just because I prefer to have an extra attachment over a perk 2. So yeah guys, that's going to be the creative class that I have for this video. Overall, I really do enjoy using the VAPR assault rifle here in Black Ops 4, and honestly the new Mastercraft camo for the weapon is really good in my opinion, and it's easily one of the best Mastercraft camos here in Black Ops 4. So yeah guys, this particular video is going to be in two separate parts. The first part of the video that you just watched was a commentary where I went ahead and did a weapon guide for the VAPR assault rifle, and then the next portion of the video is going to be a live commentary of me using that particular class here in Black Ops 4. So yeah guys, enjoy the live commentary. Alright guys, so as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our first game over here, and this time we are going to be playing Team Deathmatch on slums. And guys, this is the Mastercraft camo here in Black Ops 4, and honestly I think it is a really awesome Mastercraft camo in the game. And if you guys are wondering, to buy this Mastercraft camo is going to be costing you 1000 COD points in the item shop, which is roughly $10 or $13 Canadian. And guys, if you would like to, feel free to comment down below, did you buy this particular Mastercraft camo in the game? Because that's the thing, I am am interested in seeing exactly how many of you guys bought this Mastercraft camo. And there we go, we just got our first kill. Now that's one particular thing that I really do like about this Mastercraft camo, and that's the iron sights. Now, I am going to be showing you an image on your screen right now of the iron sights for the standard VAPR assault rifle. However, once you get the Mastercraft camo, you can see that the iron sights are quite different, and honestly, they're a lot easier to use and they're a lot better in my opinion. And that's how come I changed up my creative class for this particular Mastercraft, and that's just because usually for my VAPR creative class, I do like using an ELO sight on it, and that's just because I'm not really a huge fan of the iron sights. I find them a little bit hard to use, so that's how come I usually use an ELO sight. However, since the iron sights on the Mastercraft camo aren't really too bad, and I do enjoy using the iron sights, that means I don't have to use an ELO sight, which means that I have an extra creative class slot, which means that I can use a different attachment. And we just died by a person camping in the corner with a suppressed MX-9. But it's not too big of a deal, we're actually doing pretty well over here. So yeah guys, that's where we're going to be ending off this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe with post notifications turned on, so that way you guys will be personally notified whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.